going to start to feel uncomfortable. So we'll have that certainly going on in the middle of end of this upcoming week, but otherwise we are looking at fairly seasonal conditions up until that point. Let's send it back over to you, Peyton.
Well, today people will be counting thousands of types of butterflies with Great Parks as part of a national count of butterflies. Jack Fogle is actually here with us this morning from Great Parks. First, thank you for joining us. Good morning.
Good morning to you, of course.
And talk to me about what you guys actually have at Great Parks, about things that are going to be happening for kids and the families to kind of take part in.
Yeah, so every year, the second Saturday of July, the North American Butterfly Association does a butterfly count, and we're a part of it. So Hamilton County has a local chapter of the organization, and we have a volunteer named Bob Noon. He works at Miami Whitewater Forest, and he organizes it for us. And so this year we asked him, hey, can we collaborate? Can we do a public program with you guys? And he said, yeah.
I love it. And you know what? Jack was actually giving me some education earlier. So first of all, let's just take a zoomed in look. You can so I can say this properly. Crystal, how do I say it?
It's a chrysalis.
Chrysalis, yeah. Yes. And look at how beautiful they are. The gold trim on the two gray ones in the front. But talk to me about really what stage this is and kind of where the miscommunication really is as far as what those stages are.
Yeah, so these were brought into us by a friend of ours. His name is Howard Gorsuch. He is a butterfly whiz, and he finds eggs and larvae for us, brings them in so we can show them for education. That's what we're doing today. And what happens is it's a caterpillar, and normally people think about caterpillars as weaving a cocoon around them, turning into butterflies, sprouting wings, antenna, and then coming out as a fully formed butterfly.
Just like the children's books, right?
Yes, exactly. But what actually happens is a little bit weirder. The butterfly, or the caterpillar, actually grows the chrysalis from the inside out. And once that chrysalis is hardened and mature enough to survive the open air, they shed that old skin, and then it's just a chrysalis. And really what's inside the chrysalis, it's just kind of goopy in there. It's just goop, and that goop can organize itself and turn itself into a butterfly, and then it'll emerge.
Very cool. So that's the actual step that people really need to know. And talk to me about right here. Talk to me about what stages these are in right
Yeah,
here.
so these have living, goopy caterpillars turning into butterflies right now, and these are butterflies that have emerged already. And so these are in our visitor center, and kids or anyone can come in and look at them. And when they emerge, we usually kind of sound the alarm, and we'll go outside and say, hey, a butterfly's emerged, you guys want to come and see it? And then it will kind of hang out and dry for about an hour, and then we let it go into the park, and it usually just flies away.
How cool for them to see that in real time.
Yeah.
And speaking of those, the ones that we got right here, talk to me about what type of butterfly these are.
Yeah, these are red admirals.
Or will be, I should say.
Yeah, they're red admirals. I have a picture right here of one. They're nice black, white, and orange. They're very beautiful. And we get them all the time. We have a couple more different kinds at Miami Whitewater right now. We have a couple swallowtails, and we had a viceroy. And so
you seem excited about that one, right, when you said it.
Yeah, the viceroy's cool because everyone's heard of a monarch butterfly, and that they eat the milkweed and that they're poisonous. And the viceroy looks almost exactly like the monarch because it's mimicking it. It wants things to think that it's a monarch, so they don't eat it either. And so it's pretty cool to see. It's one of the best examples, one of the most famous examples of mimicry in the animal kingdom.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much, Jack, for joining us. And you can actually find out how you could see these butterflies yourself on our website. We'll have more for you right after this break.
Fox 19.